Unless you've been living under a rock for the past few months, Among Us is a social deduction game developed and published by Innersloth Inc. on 15th of June 2018. In the game you are involuntarily put onto one of two teams, the crewmates and the imposters. The crewmates, ranging from 4 to 10, have to go around one of the three maps, the Skeld, Mirror HQ and Polus, performing various tasks and have to figure out who the imposter is. On that note, the imposters, ranging from 1 to 3, have the job of killing the crewmates and sabotaging services that are vital to the crewmates. These are oxygen, reactor, lights, communications and doors. There are also vents which allow the imposters to escape from a murder before somebody sees them. But how did this all come to be? What did Among Us come from? Well, settle down boys and girls, because today we're going to find out. The inspiration for Among Us was a real-life game that you can play called Mafia or Werewolf. In the game there is a conflict between two groups, the mafiosi or the werewolves and the villagers. At the start of the game, much like Among Us, the players are assigned a role affiliated with one of the two teams. The game has two alternating phases, a night role and a day role. The night role is during which those who have night killing powers may kill other players. The day role is where the surviving players debate the identities of other players to eliminate a suspect. Sound familiar to you? So, Innersloth decided to take that game, yeet it into a game engine, add some different stuff so it's not a complete copy of a Russian social deduction game, and boom! You have Among Us. Well, it wasn't really that simple. In 2017, the first prototype of Among Us was made. As you can see, it was very bare bones, and really the only thing that resembles Among Us here is the character. In the very beginning, there used to be a timer, which as a separate game mode sounds like a good idea, but for the main game, nah. Luckily they scrapped this idea and Mr. TikTok won't be ruling over us with an iron fist? Clock fist? Clock 5? Anyway, alternatives to hand out of the way, let's get back to this. In early 2018, Among Us Alpha came along and was a slight improvement from the prototype Among Us. It now had a few more colours, a more complex map, and the graphics had been stepped up. Not by a lot though. And a proper killing system was in place. Not very long after, Among Us closed beta was here, and it looked a lot more familiar to the Among Us we know. Not this nightmare, Jesus. The graphics had drastically improved, notably in the animations. The mechanics hadn't changed at all apart from that you can now sabotage. It was great. After this came Among Us Beta and along with it the trailer for the game. It showcased all of the things Innersloth had been working on for the game all this time, and all of the things that you're familiar with. Then came the Steam release, the new Mirror HQ map and Polus map, blah blah blah, you get the point. For a long amount of time, Among Us went unnoticed by many people. There was a small but vocal minority that enjoyed playing the game, and some people even posted playthroughs to YouTube. But other than that, Among Us wasn't picking up any traction. As you may already know, Innersloth are famous for making the Henry Stickmin games, so when completing the mission released, all gaming YouTubers went wild. There were playthroughs everywhere you looked, and you know what else was everywhere you looked? Among Us characters in completing the mission. There were many hints to Among Us in completing the mission. Innersloth just wanted their game to pick up a little. It didn't just pick up a little, however. Out of nowhere, Among Us skyrocketed in popularity, surpassing even the likes of Fall Guys and Minecraft. It was a dream come true for Innersloth. No matter where you were on the internet, the deep web, YouTube, Twitch, Mosaic, anybody remember that? You would see Among Us. It truly is a gaming juggernaut, and it won't stop being one for a long, long time.